I don't know if I'm going to keep watching that Saturday night show. That John with his embroidery and Stan with the Star Wars.
And poor Dave never gets any love.
Well, that's the only reason I keep watching it.
Adam, do you hear what those people are saying?
Dude, to be honest...
Adam, that's Don and Marie.
To be honest with you, I really don't think I heard what those
Adam,
things
come here. Listen, they are dissing us.
Are you
Me,
sure about that?
you.
I love Dave.
I mean, I don't know what do you think?
I don't know. We may just dump the show.
Yeah, they love David, but they don't like me. Listen.
Oh, come on, dude. Don't say like that.
That is Don and Marie. I can't believe it.
Oh, my.
Oh, hey, John. How you doing?
Hi, guys.
How's that embroidering doing? We just love it.
Yeah, you do, huh?
Yep, we just got Easter stuff and we love it.
Yeah, okay.
So, matter of fact, we have to talk to him about doing year-round stuff for us.
Yeah, okay.
But it's great.
All right, love you guys.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Do you have something to say, Don?
Not much I can say except live from Canada, New Jersey, and America's #1 vacation city, Orlando, Florida. It's DNL with your hosts, Stan Solo, Dave Pacciano, and John Saccheri.
That is awesome.
I was dying through the whole thing.
It's great. And Don's like, can you just for old time's sake play that when you were going to be on last week, John? So welcome back to Disney Night Live.
Hey.
I miss you guys. And when I heard the music again, I was getting a little teary-eyed.
I know it brings back old times. We had a nice run there for a while.
We still did, as you can tell by the half-hour banter we had before the show.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Stan, you didn't miss a memo. We didn't send you one, damn it.
No, Don.
I'm
had
so
asked,
glad
he's
to
like,
see
"Can you
Stan
play
here."
it?" Yeah, he said, "Please, for old time's sake." Hey, T9, hey Lisa, hi everybody watching tonight.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Saturday.
Hi.
Welcome
And
back.
do we say T-Nina or T-Nina?
T9.
T9. I think it's T9.
It's T9.
Yeah, where is Donald? Said he would be on. Hey, Mary, what's up? Hey, Lily.
Mary Wells, I love her.
I know. It's like old
Yes,
times.
yes, dear, I'm on.
Hey, what's up?
I told you.
Hi, Chris.
Yes, the time change. I told you.
Time change.
What time is it?
Something's going on.
7:06 p.m.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, be gone.
Bye.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Chris.
Hey, what's up?
Comments are late because of you.
That's all right. No worries. You can blame me. What's happening? Happy Saturday is right, Lisa. Benfield.
Hello, Don.
Hello,
Lisa.
Donald.
I'm actually going to see
everyone.
Don and Marie tomorrow at Epcot.
Nice.
Very nice. We're all going to see each other very soon.
Mary
Yes.
T. Wells. She's never late to the party. The time changed weeks ago, Jay.
No, it's. I'm catching up. I'll get there.
Yeah.
Popping the Popcorn, that's a new name. I like that.
So that's Katie. That's Katie
Yeah.
Bloomberg.
Oh,
yeah.
I love. Oh,
Hi,
look at
Katie.
that. Hi, Katie.
Thanks for tuning in from YouTube, Katie. We always love that. So it's been quite a while, John. You've been a busy person.
Yeah.
Listen, the weight loss is from not just me trying, but not as much. It's just from being busy and just not being able to keep up with. You're not allowed to be fat if you're this active.
You look good.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
do. You're shrinking away,
Great.
John.
Thank you.
We love
So
it.
maybe it'll be the big medium panda in a couple of months.
We'll have to move it down, right? Yeah, the not so big panda.
By the way, how's are you still doing embroidery? How's that going? Are you
I
taking a
sold
break?
a big machine.
You did.
I bought it for. This was a small business loan. I bought it for 13 grand, the 10 needle machine, and I sold it for 10. So I
Nice.
didn't lose too much on it. And I was realizing I just don't have the time to use it, and it's not doing
Right.
anything in the room. So I still have the small one that can do the Disney stuff.
Hey, Steve
Right.
But
Browning,
it's
how
just
you doing,
for
bud?
family and
But
friends.
you
not
sold
for,
that big
Hey, Steve.
giant.
Yeah, the big hunky one, and they came and picked it up. Thank God, there's like
Oh,
this.
yeah.
These shipping issues going on, because otherwise I would have had to try to get that thing from upstairs. It's not easy.
No, I remember when you were trying to get it in. I'm glad you sold it though. That's
How,
great.
how heavy was it?
The thing has to be 400 pounds. It has to be. But plus, there's a piece of furniture attached to it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I sold it to the same people that sold it to me. The sewing company
Oh, they took
that
it
sold
back.
it to me. They took
Yeah.
it back because
Wow.
they said you can't get them anymore. Like it's hard to find. I was like, oh, thank God.
All right, good.
Yeah.
I still got one. On the big machine, they don't let you do the Disney stuff because they realize you could mass produce it and sell it. So the
Right.
Disney files can't go on there. On the little
Oh.
machine that I still have, which is still like a $3,000 nice machine, you can do the Disney stuff, but you can only do like one at a time. So they know you can't make a business out of it, basically.
Right. But that's
Unless,
cool
unless you
if
stay
wanna
up
be
all
dabbling
night
in it
with
a little bit.
5 of them.
Hi Terry. How are you?
There are people, embroiderers have like the machine that I had, they have like
Yeah.
20 of them with hats on each one of them. It's crazy.
Terry Majewski's watching with us. Hi Terry, welcome to the show.
Oh, Terry Majewski. I went
Disney Night
to
Live.
I went with her to a long time ago. Her husband. Oh my God, it's so long. To what's the chocolate factory restaurant in Universal?
Oompa Loompa, Willy Wonka.
No,
It's on the
it should be
tip of
called.
my tongue.
It might be
It's
called the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah.
Willy Wonka's
Maybe.
chocolate factory.
No, hold on.
Yeah,
Oh my
Kim and I
gosh.
are like
Terry.
Willy Wonka.
Terry will know if
Actually-
she's in the chat room. Say it.
My brain stopped because I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
It's
not-
a name.
Wondrum Emporium something.
Hey John Schroep,
Oh.
what's up, bud?
Wow, I forgot it, but it is something Emporium. It is.
Yeah.
Chocolate Emporium?
I want to.
That would make too much sense.
That would make sense.
Gideon's, no.
Oh, Mary's got the
Toothsome.
answer.
Thank
Toothsome.
you, Toothsome.
Oh, Toothsome. I've heard of that. Yes. There you go, Mary. Thank you. Mary, I'm not going to ignore you this weekend. Okay?
She's wearing my shirt in her picture, by the way.
Is she?
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of shirt? Like a Panda shirt?
No, it's a 50th anniversary shirt. When it comes up here, you see it.
Yeah.
I did it with the vinyl for her. Look,
Right.
The same stuff that
Yeah.
Kim does with the.
I just
cricket.
want to make sure Mary didn't get a big fat Panda
Oh,
shirt.
wait, that might have been yours, Kim, for all I know.
No, I don't think I made Mary's shirt.
No.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Lisa, again. What's
I think
happening,
that
Mrs.
Lisa-
John?
Lisa Benfield.
Hey,
Yes.
Lisa.
Lisa's
So-
here hanging out with us tonight, but Alan's not here to watch. Sorry, Kim, because Alan's not on. So Alan's only about
I
Alan.
know. Steve is right. When it comes to Universal, we don't know what we're saying.
It's going to be a clean
You know
show
what?
without Alan. It's going
It's
to be
gonna be a
nice,
clean show.
family-friendly show.
Poor Jasper over at D Magic World's got to figure out a little bleeper because Alan cursed a couple weeks ago, John, while we were live. And
Oh, boy.
yeah, he dropped one good. And so we've been busting his chops about it.
Talking about Bubbles and Squeak. You
Yeah,
know,
we're-
from Rose and Crown, Bubbles and Squeak.
What is Bubbles? I'm going to Rose and Crown tomorrow. Tell me what Bubbles.
Oh,
and Squeak
order
is.
Bubbles and
Never
Squeak.
had Bubbles and Squeak. Oh, you get it. Oh,
Yeah.
it's really good. It's what is it? Like potatoes and like gravy and like
Yeah, it's good.
Um,
It's all goodness stuff. You don't
cheese.
Is
want
it meat?
Bubbling.
Is it any kind of weird meat?
not a
I don't
weird
think
meat.
so,
Yeah.
no, because I wouldn't eat it then.
Okay.
They don't use weird meat in the UK. They just have
Look
like
at it on the
basic-
menu.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, like haggis. No, that's Scotland.
I was surprised there's curry on the menu at Rose and Crown. I'm like, the UK, but apparently the UK is big on curry. I did.
Yeah.
not
Well,
know.
because the
They
UK has a big, yeah, it had a big influence back in the day. I mean,
Because
obviously, with
they
About
owned
being-
India for so long
Right.
and stole everything from them, including
Right.
their delicious food.
exactly, and their spices and stuff. So yeah, there's the UK cuisine has a lot of Indian spice in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time I was in London, I got curry on top of chips.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is that like a poutine?
No, it was just curry sauce on top of British chips, and
eating
it
out.
was delicious.
It does sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up with. I had the only Italian mother that made curry like once a month.
Really?
It was weird. Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh.
I thought everyone had it, and I'd
No.
invite friends over, and they would think I was crazy. I think my mother had an Indian friend, and we just had beef, rice, beef curry with the sauce and potatoes, and sometimes, which I didn't like, there'd be a hard boiled curried egg in it. I didn't like.
Oh,
that.
nice. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good though.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
sound
it
good.
was-
See,
it
I'm
was
all
good.
there.
I love curry. I make Chris, keep it in the cabinet.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hit the sponsors stuff real quick, and then we're going to dive into the
Do
fun?
we still float the monorail?
We do float a
Yes, we
monorail.
do.
Yeah, same
I love
monorail.
it.
We haven't changed that.
It's up and ready to float whenever
All right,
you guys
float.
are ready.
Float away, my man.
It floats.
What do we got from our friends tonight at dvc-rental.com? We have a one-night stay at Grand Floridian Resort, a deluxe studio standard view, check-in of April 10th and a checkout of April 11th. So you've got, again, one night, total of $566 for this one-night stay. The room does sleep 5 people plus an infant. So that's actually pretty good. I think is that one more person than a normal studio? Isn't it 4 people and an infant in a studio usually? So they must have that little bed that pulls down from like the TV unit where you can fit somebody, and then obviously the infant in the crib or whatever situation you have going on there. So $566. It's $17 per point with a total of 32 vacation club points. And again, this is a one-night stay, April 10th through April 11th. So we love our 1 or 2 night stays from DVC-Rental because this is always good for a staycation. Staycations are fun at Disney World. You don't have to hit a park. You can go out somewhere nice to eat and enjoy the resort. Resorts at Disney World have great amenities and such beautiful things to see. Yeah, no, that's exactly how Kim and I met. That's how Kim and I met. I just never.
That's at the Caribbean Beach Resort.
Yeah, I never left.
Stanley, get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Stan. I thought that you were above that kind of stuff.
That's a good deal for a local.
Right, exactly. I mean, I love these 1 or 2 night stays, especially like you said, Kim, a local, because you can do these staycations. You can go there and hang out, or if you want to pop into a park for a couple hours, please reach out to our friend Scott Ferrioli at scott@dvc-rental.com. DVC-Rentals all over social media. They're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Don't forget that Scott and Jason Erpeling put out those great DVC videos each week. Check them out on YouTube as well. Plus their buy and sell DVC.com portion of the business. You want to buy a DVC contract or sell a contract, they're your people. So hit them up, please. Tell them that we're doing a good job, supporting them and sharing them out and getting the information out there, and tell them we sent you. And also our friends over at D Magic World. If you're listening on D Magic World, hello, D Magic World. We'd have to come up with like a name for the D Magic World listeners that we want to call them, like D Magic.
We really do. I mean, that's
right.
I think we have to talk about this in like committee.
Yeah, like D Magic Peeps or something, right? Yeah, D Magic Peeps or
come up with something good.
Well, these are our friends over at D Magic World, 24/7 streaming Disney magic. It is magical. Had them on earlier today, getting ready for our vacation in a couple of weeks at Disney World. Another great thing about D Magic World is that they play little snippets of Disney Night Live. They're on Thursdays and Sundays, and they're our friends. We want to say hello. You choose what we play on D Magic World, so get in touch with them. Tell them what you want to hear, and they will put it on. So, hello, D Magic World friends.
We love you.
We do love you.
Yep, we listen all the time.
We do.
It's fun. It's fun to hear us to Disney music. It's like, ooh, we're part of the show.
Still not used to it. It's kind of like back in the day when I was in a
Very
band and they
exciting.
played that song on the radio. Yeah.
Speaking of Disney music, during Epcot Moonlight Magic, they were playing a disco version of the Main Street Electrical Parade. I have not found it. I didn't do a deep dive, but I have to find it.
It's
really
got to be
good.
great, right?
You know,
Really
Yeah.
good.
there was an album. It was deconstructed. It was like Mickey Mouse and Blocks, and it was Disney songs remixed, and I think it might be from that.
I think you're
Oh,
right.
okay.
That's-
Yeah,
It did sound
I gotta
like-
see that.
I have to find this album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
If
way,
you
we
have
are
it-
live. Please share us out, everybody.
John, have you ever listened to them? D Magic?
I did
Well,
when we were doing the show and you
yeah.
mentioned it. Yes, and it was a
Yeah.
lot of fun because
They're really good. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. It's a lot of unexpected music.
Yeah, I like that you don't know what's coming on. He's like, oh, the
Yeah.
tiki room. Oh, this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and different versions of things that I like.
It's like radio, but Disney radio.
David, what were we listening to today? We were listening to Hawaiian music.
Well, that
today.
was I pulled up actually on Apple Music. I pulled up the Polynesian Village Resort loop. Like, so the music you would hear if you were at the pool or walking around the Polynesian Village. And
It's a really good.
I love
station.
that that loop. And it's all the songs that, like, if you're sitting at the pool and you're in a chair and you kind of hear it in the background, you're not paying that much attention to it, but you're vibing, and so that's what I had on. So yeah, we're getting ready to hit Orlando and take it by storm. Jay will be there as well, and hopefully we get to spend some time with John.
We definitely will.
Yeah.
3
Nice.
weeks from today, I will be there.
Yeah. So we
I
have
still
12
so much packing to do. I
12
need help.
days.
Jay, are you traveling like with them? Is it in
No, I'm
coordinate?
coming in. I'm coming in on Saturday and leaving Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jay's getting there the second Saturday. So we get there on a Thursday. So yeah, all the way the next Saturday you get there. Right.
Yeah, so I get
Yep.
to hang out with you guys Saturday and Sunday.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, we have a lot of people to see this trip. It's going to be fun.
I know. I love it. I love the fact that
Yeah.
we've met so many people through doing the show and
Yeah.
having the group, and that people actually want to hang out and spend time with Kim.
I almost spit out my.
I noticed. I know.
You got to pay for the trip somehow.
Exactly. I'm Daddy Warbucks. I don't know if you've heard that lately. I have the apparently I have the Amex. Jay doesn't shower, and David has an Amex card that magically pays for everyone's trips.
Becky deconstructed. Yes, who said deconstructed? Oh, it was Jay. Huh?
Oh, please deconstruct.
You guys know I love
Yes.
deconstructed food, and
Yeah, the album, I think it was called the letter D, and then
That makes sense.
Constructed. And it was
Okay.
Mickey Mouse, but in blocks.
But Kim made a post a couple of weeks ago in Disney, and now that's Disney, and about the deconstructed in it, and I agree with it. And a lot of
it
people
was just a
kinda like,
joke. It
it's
was
a joke,
just a
but
joke.
still, like the deconstructed food, I get it's artistic, but I don't need you to deconstruct my food, Disney. I want to construct it, and I'm
Yeah.
paying you to put it together, and I'll eat it. Like,
I don't need all my food Instagram ready.
right, exactly. I don't want to Instagram my food. I want to eat my food.
Speaking of that, we were watching a
RJ.
vlog the other night, and I'm not gonna
RJ.
tell you, it was a great vlog, but they actually showed something from Epcot that she said was not good. She didn't like, but she actually said, but it'll look great on your IG. And I'm
Right.
like, did she just say that? Because to
She
me,
did.
I'm like, heck
Yeah.
no. The price of that, if you don't like it just because it'll look good on your IG, no.
That's right.
Do we know
Mary.
what it was? Do you remember what the item was?
David, do you remember?
It may have been the deconstructed Reuben. It could
It
have
was
been.
Okay.
not. It was not.
It wasn't the Reuben. Yeah, I mean,
No,
I-
it was something kind of that looked gross. It wasn't the deconstructed
Right.
Reuben.
but the thing with the Reuben that bothers me is they give you little dollops of some special mustard. If you're eating a Reuben, I want a lot of mustard on my Reuben. I want it to be sloppy, and I want my Reuben to have Swiss
Hey,
cheese on it. Yeah.
Exactly, Mary. I want to eat my food. I don't want to post it.
Yeah, I don't want to post it on Instagram. It's good to take pictures and share it in the group and stuff so people know what they're getting for their money and all that. But I'm not like,
I'm sorry. After walking around the parks, I am hungry. I don't need to take
Yeah.
the perfect shot. I just need to
Right.
tear into it.
I'm
Yeah.
starving.
I need calories that I can burn.
Okay.
and you're going from Missouri. We're coming from New Jersey. We're not Instagram ready. Look at us. We're white and pasty. There's no suntan on these bodies. We're not Instagram ready. And either is our food. We just want to eat and hang out.
Kim looks Instagram ready.
Kim's always Instagram ready, but I
Thank you, Josh.
I am Kabuki albino theater.
No, my legs are translucent right now. They're so pasty white.
Translucent.
They're actually like vampire translucent. And I put shorts on. I think that's why it's so hard to pack. Like last year when we went in July, it was so much easier to pack because all of our summer stuff was already out.
Right, exactly.
But when you're coming from like winter right into that sun, and your skin isn't ready, nothing. And you're not even. You haven't had like shorts on it for a long time. So I don't know about anybody else, but the first time you put on shorts when you're from the North, it's always kind of like, oh, I got to show like, my translucent legs. And it's just.
My whole body's translucent.
If anybody wants to come help me pack, I really am in like a lot. I'm in a lot of trouble.
I'll help motivate you.
I just want to explain to everybody that there's 3 tiers to my packing, and I'm only in tier 2, and it's out of control. I have to find a better way.
We have 12 days.
Like everything, tier 3 starts at tier 3. I went through everything that I thought I might want, and I put it all out on the dining room table. So then today I was like, this is like 5 suitcases. I can't bring all this. So today I went into tier 2. So I looked and I'm like, okay, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. But there's still way too much.
Tier 1 is making sure we have enough Imodium to support all of Orlando, by the way.
I'm like RJ. I pack a few hours before I leave.
Yeah. Well, RJ's there like every other weekend. So it's like.
You are so lucky.
Well, Kim, you like packing because my coffee table in the living room has been cleared. And it's my backpack on one side, my carry-on on the other side, and all my clothes in the middle. And as I'm coming along, I'll just throw what I need into either bag so that I know when it comes the night before, I can pack it, unpack it, pack it up again, and be ready to go.
I think I have packing ADHD. I cannot get a handle on it this year.
Welcome to my OCD world.
I'm petrified for forgetting something. Petrified. Could you imagine getting somewhere and you're just like, I have no underwear? What am I going to do? I can't just go downstairs into the gift shop and buy underwear.
Amazon, you can Amazon, but
Amazon.
That's like next day.
Walmart.
Not when you're doing a 7-day cruise. Amazon ain't helping.
Yeah, exactly. You're going commando on the cruise.
Cruise. Forget it. I could never go on a cruise. Can you?
It's gonna be a lot of chafing.
Cruise, David.
Yeah.
Because you can't go anywhere. You can't get Amazon. That's it.
No. Oh, Madonna Mia.
Yeah.
I forgot my medicine. I forgot my whole backpack in Newark Airport, and we were in Orlando, and got to the airport, and I said, my backpack is gone. Kim, she's like, and all my diabetes medicine was in it. And Kim's like, are you joking? I'm like, I got distracted by cold and going through security, left my backpack, and it was still on the X-ray belt back in Newark.
What happened? Did you get it?
We did. I got it by like 10:30 that night. I got in touch with Newark Airport and a friend who worked for JetBlue. She got it on another flight, and it was at the Poly that night. Nice. And I had my medicine. But if I didn't have that contact, I would have been in big trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
My OCD completely takes over when I pack.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. I celebrate that.
Yeah. I put on all my t-shirts today, made sure they fit, all my shorts. I still have shorts from our honeymoon.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, we don't have a car there. It's a long trip. It's 10 days. And
we're going for a while.
One part of the magic that when you don't live there and when you fly is that we're so in that Disney bubble that we don't drive. I don't see a parking lot, and I don't want to see a parking lot because we're so used to not.
I want to be in the bubble.
That, so I mean, we've never left when we've been in Disney World for all that time. We have never actually left Disney World. We've never left to go into the Walgreens. Like, where is it in the next town? Like, what town is it? Is it like Buena Vista still, or is it just Orlando?
I want to pretend it doesn't even exist.
Yeah,
in Disney World.
I mean, we would if we had to, but I don't want to. So
RJ said packing for a baby's not fun. So you just got to make sure you have diapers, RJ.
So it's funny. I mean, Kim, it's funny because I'm so the opposite of you guys because I'm a lifelong Disneylander, transplant to Disney World. So I never stay in the bubble. I just kind of cruise in, cruise out. I have that Disneyland mentality still.
Wow.
Right. Sure, though, because that's how you grew up. And
it's just so ingrained into me.
Yeah, medicine.
Yeah. And even when I was a kid, that's how we did it, Jay. So for me, it's that like when you go there, you're going to a magical place that there's nothing around. There's not a Orlando around there. There's not a Walgreens. And you don't even want to know that there's a Walgreens because you're so immersed in it, which, which is part of it for me. But
I was explaining to my neighbor the difference between Disneyland and Disney World is when I go to Disneyland, whatever's in my pocket is what I have for the day. When I go to Disney World, I have a backpack and like, you think I'm going to war. I've got everything I ever need.
exactly.
Creams, lotions, and potions.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Let's go Commando.
Yeah, go Commando. Let's talk.
Maybe some of us do.
About John, what have you been up to with BigFatPanda.com? And so
It's a loaded question.
right, exactly. So
BigFatPanda.com itself, which is now goes right back just to the YouTube channel, which has become the focus again, kind of suffers a little bit because I'm trying to find the balance between the Diz stuff and this. So, because I have to tell you, sometimes you just find your tribe. With the Diz, I absolutely found my tribe. I mean, you guys know they are professional. They are, saying it like it is. Yeah, can they be curmudgeonly sometimes? Yeah,
I like that though.
But we like that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you do. And I listen. I'm honest with I can love it and still be critical at the same time.
Right.
So I try to bring a positive spin to everything, like when we do the shows on Tuesday. But yeah, good team of people. Craig Williams, Denny Sunderly, Jackie Gailey. I'm trying to think. Corey
Rhino
Fiasco, Rhino
Corey.
Clavin. Oh, is he funny?
Yes.
Corey, but Clavin is fun. Clavin is
Rhino.
funny.
I want to hug him.
He's a good hugger.
Yeah, I just want to hug him because
as long as you use hand
adore
sanitizer
him.
afterwards.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, is he like that? Well,
he's good for that though. He hands it out in the beginning, and we do the microphones and stuff.
Good, that's good.
He's not overly OCD, but he's like, I'm like, give me some of that.
Yeah.
We met Craig last year. We met
in July actually
coming into Animal Kingdom. And we're the worst. We just yell out, Craig.
I'm like, Kim, is that Craig? Is that Craig? Is that Craig from the Disney? And she's like, I think that is Craig.
Unlike another vlogger, he was so nice. He stopped. He took a picture. He talked with us. I mean, he couldn't have been nicer. Tall guy. He's tall.
He's very tall. Good guy.
Number one, he's tall, and number two, he looks like 100 times better in person. Not that he doesn't look good like on the Diz. But when you meet him in person,
handsome guy.
Yeah, I'm like, why does Craig look like 100 times better looking? Like
I'm older than him, obviously, and he feels like my big brother when I talk to him. So
he's a tall guy.
Because I'm looking up.
Yeah. But we're happy for you, and we do. We have this, John, that we've always David and I have always liked the Diz a lot. They're one of my favorites. I don't watch a lot. It's not what I do, but we've liked the Diz for a long time just because Pete is so honest.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a big reason why we started our group, is because a lot of times before we had Now That's Disney, I noticed that in some groups, if somebody even made like one little comment about something, I mean, it's not cool to complain about something silly. Nobody wants to hear that, but rightfully, if somebody has a complaint that is a rightful complaint, a lot of times people would jump all over them, and we saw it a lot. And I'm like, I don't want that from our group. I want if somebody wants to say like that burger there wasn't good that day.
Right, it stunk.
This didn't work out for me, or my room at the Poly was filthy when I came in, say it. I mean, it doesn't mean you don't love Disney. And Pete tells it like it is all the time. And he loves Disney because he says more good and positive, but when he doesn't like something, man, it's funny.
I think what I really respected too, and I watched it obviously before I've been on it, that you got to think this man owns a travel business. It's in his best interest to tell you everything's great to come on vacation.
Right.
And yet he's telling you, he'll say, stay the F away from this place right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, you really are honest. He tells you when he loves the cruise right now, the cruises to him are the best value and he loves it. And I agree.
It shows that he has that he has a lot of integrity because he is, and I think that he says that because he doesn't want people to go somewhere that he didn't like. He's not going to want to tell them to go to that.
I like the fact that he said too, like on your a couple of weeks ago in that episode where he said he pays for it. Like he doesn't allow them.
If there is something that he gets for free, he won't review it.
Right, that's what he said. He won't give a review on it because he doesn't feel he can do a review unless he's paying for it, which is really true, because how can you give an honest review if you're not, like, if somebody invites you somewhere and pays for everything, how are you going to be honest about how you felt about it?
Yeah, there are times that we're loving a meal, and he'll say, "You got to tell me to the waiter or the waitress, is this because they know that I'm here?"
Right.
And once in a blue moon, they'll say, "Kinda, yeah." And so he will stop that review. He will not go forward with it.
Right.
Only if it's the same food coming off the line is he going to review it. Which I sit there, I'm like, wow, you could have had an easy review here, but nope, the integrity is absolutely there, and I respect that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, honesty goes so far. I would.
Here,
that's
RJ.
the person you trust.
Here's
right.
That's RJ right there.
What's RJ? Oh,
we're hugging.
Oh, you guys are so.
Get a room. There's a one night available at the Grand Floridian.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot.
I had a good
John.
time with RJ. Good, put me on the spot.
So, out of all the people at the Diz, who's your favorite person?
Denny Sunderly. Denny Sunderly.
Oh,
Denny.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm not saying everybody's my favorite, but
Right.
I have something in my heart for Denny. I think she's a great host. I think she's a great family lady. I don't know. There's something about her that I'm drawn to her. And even Jackie Gailey, though. I call them both and I want to hang out with them.
Yeah. Jackie reminds me of my sister Diana. They're bubbly and they laugh and they talk a lot alike. And so Jackie reminds me of my sister Diana.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I adore her. But yeah, Denny's great. I don't know. I didn't know of Denny before the Diz, and I don't know if she was doing like any other like Disney stuff, but she's well put together. Like she's really well spoken.
That's an interesting question for her. I got to find out what she was doing before the Diz.
Yeah. Like, because it's not like, how are you that well? Like she's polished, like she's really good. Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
Oh,
she's another one full of integrity. I mean, they all are, but
yeah.
And Craig runs the way he runs the show is just so professional. It really is. It's refreshing because I think there's only a few outlets that probably do a professional job like that is.
Yeah.
There may be 3 or 4 in the whole Disney sphere that do it like that. I mean, you got to see that studio and that setup. There's not a little bit of money in there. They know what they're doing.
Bob Barley's studio, right?
Yeah, it's Bob. Yeah. Right, Bob Varley. I actually
Bob Varley, not Barley. Okay,
I thought it was Bob Marley at one point.
I thought it was Bob Marley for the
not Bob, a different guy.
Doing it to Bob Marley studio.
Whole different vibe. Yeah,
there was a Bob vibe. Marley. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do that studio next week.
We can.
You never know. You never know.
And but when John, like you said, they're really professional. When they're out and showing you something, they really cover it professionally.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you're there. We watched them, eat, go out and really, really review it. And you're not just getting like, it's delicious. Look how cute this is. This is so nice. I love this. No, it's a full thing, that you get to.
Craig, Rhino, and Fiasco covering the Star Cruiser. Mm-hmm. Literally, and I'm not just saying this. I mean, they could fire me tomorrow. It was the best coverage of the Star Cruiser that's out there, hands down. If you watch their video, they even have one. I think it's a 3-hour video or 2-hour video. You feel like you were there and you spent the money watching it.
Nice.
Not gonna lie, I watched the entire thing. It was all 3 hours.
And wasn't it great?
I felt like I was there.
Me too. Like
it was my cheat sheet for talking about it afterwards.
Same thing with me. I didn't go. What I will say, I'm not. What is it? Sour for not going because other people went. I was on cruise. I've been on like 4 cruises.
Yeah, when they were
at Hawaii.
Right, you were in Hawaii and in the Star Cruiser was going on. And then you got from Alani and you went right to Disneyland, which is like
Disneyland
really cool
was only
as well.
2 nights though. That was kind of a tease. I want to go. I need to go back and spend some time in Fantasyland.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alani, we were there for a week in a 3-bedroom grand villa. Forget
Amazing,
about it.
Right?
First of all, I never thought I'd go.
I wanted to talk to you about Alani. So tell us everything.
Okay. First of all, I'm scared to fly. I didn't want to go. We did go first class, which, for a big guy, it was good. I probably wouldn't have wanted to go if it was coach because it was squeezing in for 10 hours.
Your plane looked amazing, though. You had like your own.
Yeah, you were in your little.
The pod was from Seattle to Honolulu. It was a pod where you could actually lay back and you could shut the door. Wow. And they would tell you if you shut the door, we're not coming to serve you. I was watching House of Gucci and Below Deck reality show.
Below Deck.
Yeah. And then I could look over. I could look over and see that Pete was watching House of Gucci too. And I was like, okay, I can talk to him about this.
House of Gucci was with Gaga, right?
What a train wreck.
And Kylo Ren's in House of Gucci.
Yes.
So yes, that's Kim's man.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Less lightsabers though in House of Gucci.
Yeah,
I fixed my straw for Mary. It's bothering Mary. My straw's upside down. It's
Yeah,
bothering.
turn it the other way.
It's
Come
always
on,
upside down.
Kim.
Be a rebel. Come
The
on.
But
number
when
one
I
rule
got to
not to bother
Alani,
Mary.
the way to explain it is when Dorothy goes from black and white and opens up the door into the
Right.
color. It was magical, and it stayed magical for 7 days.
Wow.
It was an incredible, just the culture of the people, the hospitality, the mahalo, the aloha, the pineapple, the shave ice. Everything felt better than everywhere. The colors looked better. It was
Right.
worth
Like
every
vibrant
second of the
and-
flight.
yeah.
As a matter of fact, Pete's booking it again for next year. I think we're
Wow.
going back. We got
What
this.
was the water like, John? What was that beach like? Because the only thing that it looked gorgeous, except it looked like it was kind of like man-made, which is for like somebody who loves the beach. Like I want to see, like, can you go outside of there? Are there other beaches that are safe to go to, like close by, that are like, can you explore?
Well, you're in the
Like, I
cove,
wanna see
right?
more beaches than just that
Right.
one.
That beach, although it is natural, is man-made protected, I'm going to say.
Right.
And I don't know
Right.
if I'm completely correct on this, but there's like rocks there to prevent it because you get very rough water. And
Yeah.
you can have a trade, what is it? Trade. that
No
pulls you-
one
what's it
goes beyond the reef.
Right.
Yeah, oh my God,
Come
you
on.
just sounded like Colton completely.
He
That's his voice.
did come from me.
That's his
So,
voice.
yeah.
Yeah, but you can get pulled out by, what do they call it? The current
night, RJ.
thing?
Yeah,
The
the
tidal wave. What is it
Yeah.
rip,
called?
the riptide.
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 Tidal
Thank
wave.
you.
Rib current.
I
Rip
hope
current.
not the tidal wave.
So,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
in that case, but it is crystal clear and
It
beautiful
is.
sand and beautiful. But you can go out. We rented a car. I was the big daddy for a day and drove everybody in the Chrysler Pacifica and had a lot of fun doing it. And if people told, I was like, shut up, it's my car.
I'm driving.
And so we went to get shave ice outside of the resort. We went to a lot of food trucks with the
Wow.
Sea Disney people. I don't know if you know Sea Disney. SI Disney
Yes.
is the Diz Spanish version
Right.
with Federico.
Federico, yeah.
He's awesome. Jimmy and Melly, if you know them, I really got along with them on this trip. We had a great time. As a matter of fact, there is a character there, Olumel. From
Yes.
Hawaii. This is
So
the little
that's one
baby.
of Duffy's friends, isn't it? Or
sell him
Correct.
They
Yeah.
sell him at Boutique or
Yes.
her Boutique.
Do they?
at Polly.
So yeah, so Melly, I give Melly a hard time with Olumel.
Hey, so my friend John Schroep had asked a question a little while ago. He says he wants to know if there's an affordable way to do Star Wars Land with his family. So Galaxy's Edge. And I would say not to do the Galactic Star Cruiser. That's definitely not going to be the cheapest or most
No.
effective.
And you don't need it to do it to have a
good.
good Star Wars
Right.
experience. Just
And-
go to the
So a good way to do it, John, actually would be to, number one, if you're looking to stay on property, try to rent like DVC, or stay off property, right? And focus your trip based around Galaxy's Edge and spend like a couple days at least on Galaxy's Edge,
Yeah, you could spend the money on a lightsaber if you really wanted to. But yeah, there's
Right.
still good hotels on 192. You can
Yeah.
still get a good.
How did we go from Alani to Galaxy?
We switched with that guy.
Well, because John had a
I'm
question.
done with Alani at even a little bit. I have more questions about Alani.
Melania or Alani?
Alani.
Wait,
No,
so you're still
okay.
going on about Alani? This isn't a
Yes,
this isn't
it-
a show for Kim to know if we're going to
It's
Alani or
about
not.
John. The show's about John, but
But he's been
no.
more than
So
than
John,
Alani.
when you're in Alani, do they have like different trips and things that Disney sponsors that you can go off and
like
do?
expeditions and stuff?
I think there are excursions, but you're better off renting a car and going on your own. Like we went to the Dole
Andrew.
Plantation,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is awesome. Oh, Andrew Prince.
What's
Hey,
up, buddy?
Andrew Prince.
Hi, Andrew.
What a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went to the Dole Plantation. We went to food trucks. My God, we tried to go to where they filmed Jurassic Park. We missed it by like 15 minutes. The tour, the ranch there
wow.
Oh, really?
where all the dinosaurs ran. It was awesome. Yeah.
Neat.
So there's a lot to do even on that island. But they said that when they first built the resort, Disney didn't think that people would leave it. Like they thought, Disney thought people would leave it, and then they find out people just want to stay at the resort, so they built a lot more there.
Okay, yeah. So
I mean, between the lazy river, the swimming with the fish, the snorkeling, everything, you really don't have to leave.
Is
It's
there
good to rent
swimming
a
with
car for a little
dolphins
bit.
or is it swimming with stingrays?
you can do both on Hawaii. I don't think Disney themselves has both there.
And if you want
to, the place does ukulele lessons, hula lessons, which I did.
And if you want to pay $500, you can
video.
swim at Moana.
You saw this. You saw the Sea Disney video of me doing the hula.
Yep.
I can't believe you watched that. I'm so glad you did.
John, I've been watching the Diz for I hate to admit,
but I didn't think you saw the Sea Disney.
I watch it all.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
And let's just say this real quick. Because I've been watching the Diz for a decade. I'm enjoying it so much more now that you're on.
Right.
It's so much more
so good.
It's so much more fun for me knowing just seeing you there.
Aww.
And you
have
got
to tell
the
that to
host
Pete.
actually. So you hosted.
Okay.
You ran that day, right? So that was about what, a month ago, maybe?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I have to tell you, the support of the people around me for that day was awesome because sometimes you don't know if you're going to get somebody that's going to, let's hope this guy fails because he's the newcomer. Not at all. It was all really good support. But yes, I was. Again, you know me, I've done live news TV, I've done my show, this show. Sitting there and taking over for that day as a host, knowing that Denny's right there and she's a great host, and Pete, I'm in his chair, I felt the pressure.
Right, Craig does it, yeah.
I just tried to shake it off and just go with it. And I hope I did a good job. I might be hosting again another day. The people seem to like it. I tried to keep it fun and positive.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's a good thing.
You're great.
It was
you were
good.
excellent.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
You're
I really
natural.
do enjoy it. I have to say, like I said, you find your tribe.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what I want to do with these people.
John, when you were in the host seat, you were just so natural. It was like the perfect fit for you.
Thank you. I didn't feel that way at first.
No,
after 10 minutes, I shook it off.
Well, you've been
right
doing,
from the start,
yeah. I
you were
mean,
great.
but I mean, it's got to be nerve wracking because, like you said, you're doing something.
Yeah, and I'm like, Pete's gonna watch. Am I gonna have? You never know if you're gonna get his approval or the people's approval. You're not just there's not just when I do a show, 300 people watch it, 500 the most sometimes. Now I was like, 30,000 people are gonna watch it. Are they gonna all en masse come and get me?
Right. Yeah, like when you watch a live, like when you guys are on the cruise or something, and your guys are going live and stuff, the comments that are coming in are fast and furious, and it's a lot, right?
And listen, not everybody's going to agree with every,
You can't, right? Exactly.
We just spoke about the whole "Don't Say Gay" bill, and it's it's political. That's another thing. Pete handles those things correctly. Mm-hmm. He wants to be the voice if we're going to start a political thing. Mm-hmm. He doesn't want us to just go on and talk about it, which totally makes sense. Otherwise, you have a lot of voices coming from one source, and you don't know what's the company's stance on this. I like the way he does it.
Yeah, he's very professional about it too. If he does have to say something, and he does it in a way that I feel like kind of like he knows how to do damage control before it even starts.
Yeah, and but he doesn't hold back.
That's what he wants, and then he's done. Yeah. And it's kind of like take it or leave it. Style.
He did end last week by John when we were talking before, where he said, he's going to try to be more positive. And Alani and Disneyland really brought back the reason why he fell in love with Disney, which
was also the Moonlight Magic. When
Moonlight Magic.
He hadn't been in the park for a couple of weeks or a couple of months or something, with the pandemic and everything. And the people that came up to him and were crying during the pandemic, how you helped me. He lit up, and I think that was a really nice. Yeah, it was a really good time too. I had a couple of a lady with an autistic daughter come up to me, and she said, "John, when you're on the show, my daughter loves it." So I did a little video for her daughter. She came back to me after the day, crying that her daughter watched the video. I said, "If you don't stop crying, I'm coming to your house for dinner. I'm gonna." So it's very rewarding to do.
That's great. That's really nice.
One of my favorite episodes of the Diz actually was there is a woman who works for Dreams, and she's been on, the live shows and stuff, and her son is on the spectrum, and they had him on.
Oh, Corey Martin?
No. So that's Ferris. So, but no, this is oh God, I can't remember her name. She's a travel agent for Dreams, and her son is older now.
Teresa Eccles, Kathy Whirling.
Nope. Different woman.
Elaine Edwards.
Nope.
Okay, I don't know all of them.
Yeah, I have to remember her name. And her son came on, and he was great. And it was nice to see and refreshing because he's an adult now, and he was just really well spoken and just nice to see, because when you have a child on the spectrum and you worry about what they might turn out to be on, as an adult, and just where he is in life. And
I've seen parts of Pete that maybe a lot of people don't see because we've hung out so long traveling. He's really a good for the hero for the underdog.
Right.
So you may see more stuff about autism. You may see more stuff about disabled guests. He's all about that, like what he does for Give Kids the World with DizCon.
Yes.
I'm shocked with the amount of money that they could make off of DizCon that they do not. All of the proceeds go to Give Kids the World.
You want to say hi, Colt?
You can come say hi, Colton.
Right. So they do also every year they do the Diz show where they do the auction too, and they have they sell prizes and stuff, or not they don't sell them, but they're
that's also part of the part of DizCon. They're
right,
going to have
and
the
auctioned off, right? So, and a lot, it all goes towards Give Kids the
if
World.
There's anything you have in your house that Disney-wise collectible that you don't want, you can mail it to the Give Kids the World before the September. I think it's September 28th and 20. Oh no, it's the last 2 nights of September and the 1st of October is DizCon, and they have the auction there. You can donate it, and it will be auctioned off, and all the proceeds, every dollar goes to Give Kids the World.
John,
except for the October 1st night where they're renting Epcot. Part of that goes to Disney for the renting of the space.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
amazing.
John, do you know the website address for that?
Yes, for DizCon, I think it's www.gktw.com/DizCon, and let me go verify that because it's Give Kids the World. They're basically handling it. www.gktw.com/DizCon, and that is it. Thank you for putting it out there. gktw.org/DizCon, but it works with .com/DizCon, and that is where you can get your tickets right now to the convention. The celebrities that are going to be there: Jonathan Pryce, the voice of is it Price or Jonathan Freeman, the voice of Jafar.
Oh, good.
I want him to do my answering machine. Panda's not here right now, and I've captured Aladdin. Thank you, Mary, for posting that. Yeah, so right. So just come on, to be involved with professional people that do Disney and do all these great things for charity, and you're getting paid pretty good compared to most places you could work for. I'm not complaining. You gotta really take the blessings when they come.
Diz is like the gold star in all of this.
I don't know why did I wait so. Why did I wait so long? I interviewed Pete on my show. I think it was 8 years ago. Mm-hmm. I don't know what happened between that 8 years that I didn't say. I think I was scared probably to be rejected. Maybe. I don't know. I know my friend Corinne, when we were at the last DizCon, pushed me and said, go talk to him about your future. I was like, well, you think? And I was like, all right. And it just happened like that.
I love you on there though, because it's like you've always been there.
I felt that way too, which is weird.
Right from your first one, I was like, wow, this is, I get such a kick out of it. I love it.
Thank you. I enjoy it a lot. Like when they say Tuesday, do you want to be on the show? I'm running to be on it. I enjoy it. And they, it's true. If you love what you do, you really don't feel like you're working.
No.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm tired at the end of a day filming a cruise ship, but I don't feel like I worked. I would have done that anyway because I like doing it.
Plus, I mean, I don't know how, because he worked so hard in Alani.
I really did. I don't know if it sounds sarcastic, but we did.
Everybody around. He brought them to the food trucks.
Yeah.
No,
we definitely rested and stuff. And it's great. They'll tell you, hey, you worked your butt off. Go enjoy today. Go in the pool. Go do this. But you're always thinking of content. You're always thinking of making content for the viewers. But that's what we do. Like we're kind of when we do this kind of thing, we're kind of programmed for that. Even when you go, you're making content for the group.
Right.
You're always
live or something, or
definitely has changed a little bit. I mean, but we're not working to do it.
Right.
So it's more fun for us, but I'm sure it gets stressful sometimes. Like I'm sure sometimes you do want to turn off your brain, right? At times,
I know I would be like
relax.
Frozen starting at 6:00, but I have to go film this at 5, and I want to go see the show, and I would have to, I would always find a way to pretty much make it work. So
yeah. You're used to that, though. I mean, that's pretty much what you were used
I'm worried.
to.
My big worry is like if we want to do a food review and a battery on a microphone dies, I don't know how I would tell Pete without him looking at me and like throwing his soup at me. He
Can't
wouldn't
have
do
it.
that, but in my mind, that battery better be ready to go.
You have to have a holster like Batman, but
Right.
batteries are in it. So, hey, Brandon, Honeycutt, how
That
are
trench
you?
coat, when you open it, it's all watches, but all batteries instead.
Yeah, exactly.
Brandon.
How you doing, man? Thanks
And
for
let me tell you
tuning
how
in.
when the cruise line knows that it's the Diz, when we go to Palo, we were said that there was a mushroom risotto that was not on the menu. And the chef says, I'm sorry, it's not there anymore. The mushrooms have to be soaked for 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. They go through the whole thing. They knew we were coming back for a dinner. That was a brunch. We got to that dinner and they said, we have a surprise for you. They found those mushrooms somewhere on an island, bought them, soaked them, and made the mushroom risotto, which was like heaven. It was God met you at the pearly gates. And I never had a mushroom risotto. It was great. It was fantastic.
Wow, you really
I've eaten more filet. I've eaten more filet mignon than I ever
jar.
have in my life.
That's not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah.
You guys aren't. You can't come on the podcast cruise, could you? May 16th?
I would absolutely love to. When I saw it was announced, I was like, oh, I would love to do that. But I don't cruise. I've never cruised, but
it's May 16th. Oh, Jay, you would love it. Jody
Thank you,
Benson is there just for us.
Wow.
Oh my God.
When I say for us, for the
go with school
Right.
people going.
Yeah, Brandon, our shows are available on Now That's Disney on YouTube afterwards. So if you want to rewatch the full show, and it's also, you can always go back to Now That's Disney on Facebook and watch the stream there, but definitely on YouTube.
Go watch it on YouTube and give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, please.
Tickle that subscribe button.
Hey, Brandon.
I love
Brandon
it. I'm trying to grow it. Yeah.
Isn't Brandon like that brand of ham? Honeycutt
Hi,
ham?
Lacey. John
Lacey!
Lacey Perkins. Love
Lacey. She tunes in like every week now, and it's really nice because I always hear her voice sometimes in my house, like when she's live doing her thing and Kim's listening. So
she's fantastic.
Yeah.
What a go-getter, that lady.
Yes,
she really is. Seriously.
very
Everybody should
inspiring.
have her energy and her oomph, right?
She should be like a motivational speaker in your ear.
Yes. Yeah. It's time to get out of the bed and walk.
No, you go to eat like a pancake. She's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Get the sausage out of your hand.
She does not let you think that you can't do it. Never.
She just said she loves Xanax. Wait, go ahead, put it back on. Oh no, she says I love you all. I love you all.
She loves all the Xanax.
Lacey would not say that.
Yeah, Lacey doesn't have
Lacey,
obstacles.
she
She
likes
has solutions.
You know what, though? Sometimes you just need someone to hear from someone positive. You just need that to get through the day.
She's definitely positive, Jay. Yes.
Jay, just so you know who Lacey is John and my star director for Sensi. Yeah.
It also is worth mentioning. And I don't really know this, that I'm asking, the movie Coda, does it have to do with sign language and deaf people? It does. Okay. Because Lacey is a real advocate for it. She's like a professional signer. I don't know if she taught it.
Sign language teacher.
She's a sign language teacher, yes. So she must be thrilled that movie won Best Picture, actually.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm not putting this comment up.
I know. I see it from John Schroeder. He's like
putting this comment up.
John, what happened? John,
I am skipping back to Lacey.
I'm missing it.
My friend John Schroeder is channeling Alan.
Okay.
A little bit.
I am on it for words after Alan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening and watching for all words.
Oh, Jay, I made can I go get the Now That's Disney shirt that I made? I made one. Hold on, I'll go get it, Jay, because I'm gonna make yours next. Except
John says LOL. I was wondering what happened. Something happened in the comments. It's hard to keep up with all the comments.
Can you read what he said without the bad word?
I could just the 3 letters are WTF.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
But we're so family friendly. I'm not even putting that up.
He says he loves listening to this, so I'm glad because it's our goal to try and make people happy.
Maybe he meant what terrific friends.
Yes, what terrific friends. Well, you got to hold it this way a little bit. Go that way.
Oh, Kim,
that's really good.
I know it's hard,
like
but block your face a little bit.
The monorail didn't come out that bright like on this color. So I'm thinking
Where's
if I
the
do
monorail?
in
Oh.
white.
It's underneath. It's in red, and it's hard
Yep.
to see in the
I
red.
like it.
And then
It
the
looks
back.
good.
It's not dumb.
Oh, we're fully advertising now. Here we are.
Look at us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Saturday at S o'clock.
Yeah. Yes. That's clock. Yep.
John, don't even. Remember with my teacher knows best, and you'd be like,
Yes.
that says teacher Mosel.
Mose,
Because of the
What
Mose.
kind of an 8 is that? Though?
Put that up. Put it up.
It looks like 5 o'clock or S
Bring
o'clock.
it. Show the 8. All right. There you go.
Can you change that 8?
You know
Yeah.
what? Now that you now I can't unsee.
You can't
S.
unsee the S.
Yeah.
Great, Kim. Now everyone's
It
going to look
needs
for
to
S
con-
o'clock
it
while we're
needs
walking
to
around.
connect.
You know what?
Disney
We
World.
need to trademark.
It's not
S
her
o'clock.
fault. That's the font, but it needs to
Yeah.
connect.
S
Kim, look
o'clock.
at it
We
now.
need
Look
to-
at it now. Look at it. Think of an S and look at it.
Oh, you heard it here. Mary just said it. It's right here. She
David
says,
always does this to me.
Oh, wait,
One
hold
time
on.
he made.
looks like an S, Mary said. So now it's official.
Oh,
Well,
Either
it
that
is
or
what it
people
is.
think you go, so
It is what it is, and I'm not changing it. S o'clock from now on.
we
Now
need to
that's
own
changed.
S
We'll just
o'clock.
change
That's
the
our
time to
thing.
S o'clock.
I do
I'm
this to
sorry.
Kim all the time. She made a sign and it was really nice, and she brushed it and everything and put all these letters on it. I said, Gaith?
It
What
said
is
gather.
Gaith? And it says gather. And I go, why do we have a thing hanging on our wall now that says Gaith? I don't know what Gaith even means. So whenever she does something, I always try to mispronounce it.
You
on
guys are a
purpose.
bunch of chuckles. You know that?
We are Chuckles. It should be in a box. Oh my
So,
God.
now no one's getting my shirt.
Just me. Just me, honey.
it's S o'clock
I
somewhere.
like it.
It's S o'clock somewhere.
Listen, it might be a conversation piece and get noticed more.
Well, this is true. What's S o'clock? You guys have your own timer now. That's Disney Night Live.
Oh God, Stan just said you also should have EST because
Mhm.
you're on at 7 o'clock here. That's right. If people see it from California.
Oh, well,
Thank
yeah,
you.
but
Oh, Steve. Steve said it looks like.
Oh my God, that's so funny,
I love you, Steve. Thank you.
I was
You
about
make
to
him
say
so
thank
happy.
you, Steve.
Steve. That's awesome.
But look, the cops
For
are coming to
those
get
that
Kim.
don't know,
Uh-oh.
Steve
Joshua
is sight
Blake.
impaired, and
Yeah,
that's great. Steve.
that is
that's
hilarious.
the best joke ever.
Joshua Blake is watching. What's going on, Josh?
Oh,
Steve won
Joshua's
tonight.
here. Joshua is related somehow to Lisa Benfield. Not that I
Somehow,
really know.
yes.
Somehow.
Hi, Joshua. So what time is it?
9
you
o'clock exactly. So, what do we want to talk about and let everybody know that that you could tell them, John? Like, how do people find you, and how do people find the Diz? And
Okay, so bigfatpanda.com is not going anywhere. I'm just trying to find a balance with posting to that even more.
Right.
I should be on some of the Tuesday shows on Diz Unplugged, which is Tuesday on the Diz Unplugged YouTube channel. I still should have my show at 8 o'clock, although I have to, again, find my balance.
on Tuesdays, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will be on the Diz Podcast Cruise May 16th. If you go to Dreams Unlimited Travel, on the top there it says all about the podcast cruise. Just so you know, the starting double occupancy I'm looking at is $1,252 per person. That's what
not
it
bad
starts
at all.
at.
How
for a
many
four
nights?
night,
Four
four
nights?
nights on the Dream.
That's nice.
And that's a category 5C. which
You know,
really
we're
isn't
looking. I don't know if we're looking for a travel agent sponsor.
bad. I will tell Pete to check you out.
Hey,
I will tell Pete to
Pete.
check you out.
we're New Jersey. I know he's a New
We
Yorker.
love you,
right?
Pete.
We
Please.
do love you.
Pete's from New Jersey.
Yeah,
Isn't he? He is
he's a
Jersey,
New
yeah.
Yorker.
He's a New
Before we
Yorker.
leave, I'm just going to put this out there. Pete,
know it.
we love you. And if you want to
But-
come on our show, we would love to have you.
But Kim really always says to John, she's like, "Tell Pete
She
I
does.
want to be his friend."
She does, they tell me that all the time.
I for the longest time I've wanted to hang out with Pete, have a drink
Yeah.
with him, and
Yeah,
Yeah, I have to say, listen, and I'm not blowing smoke because I'm getting paid whether I say this or not. There's times where I've had the pleasure of just sitting down with him, and he's sipping his Coke Zero, and I'm just across
Yeah.
from him, and I'm like, the wisdom and the conversation. I don't realize how blessed I am that I have him to myself for a half hour, and a lot of people don't get that.
right.
And I realize this is a good thing,
Yeah.
and it's something to not take for granted. I'm sure I will within a year from now. If it continues, I'm going to take it for granted.
Yeah, he puts so there's a lot of thought that goes into what he feels about Disney, and he's really passionate about it. And whatever he did before he got into the Diz and all of that, Like you could whatever his profession was, it lends itself to what he's made the Diz now. And I'm not sure what that was, but I mean he's a bright person.
If he comes on, that's a great conversation.
Like there's a lot of thought that goes into it, and he's got that. It seems like he understands the backing of like the business portion of Disney, right? And like how that whole like thing works. So yeah, and
he's passionate because he really does love it.
He loves Disney. He
doesn't like when he sees things getting destroyed.
No, I mean
and when he finds the good, he wants to hold on to it with both hands.
Right. He's passionate about how he feels about Chapek, and I think a lot of us are, and he doesn't hold back on that either, which I'm happy to see. I mean,
and he's so honest to say that it's not just Chapek, meaning
no, it can't be.
There's a lot of people that he blames down the line for certain things.
Yeah, has to be. So and there's a lot of stuff out there too. I don't know if you guys have seen real quick, but talking about them ousting Chapek, I guess when his contract's up after 11 more months.
11 months.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. As long as the money is there, I feel like they're going to keep him.
That they're not going to want to get rid of him, right? Yeah.
If the money's waning, great.
Yeah.
But I don't think they like the PR issue they're having now. They're having a public relations nightmare.
Oh, yeah, especially with DeSantis and everything going on. So yeah, I mean, which he's got to be careful about too. I mean, listen, what is Florida or Orlando without Disney World, right? So,
but you're having like mainstream talk show hosts now talk about how Disney is in it for the money. You don't want that type of PR.
Right.
It's starting to break out for more than just our little bubble of vloggers.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of the narrative now.
Wake up, Kim.
It might be too late to take that back.
I've learned from Tylenol. Do you remember when Tylenol killed a bunch of people? I learned it's with the cyanide. Nobody remembers that. It's never too late. They hired a good PR firm. In 3 or 4 years, people were buying Tylenol again.
Yeah,
they can turn it around.
Yeah,
if they start to do things a little bit better and bring things back, bring the value back to the people. But I say that, and the parks are so crowded.
They're crowded, packed. Right? Character meet and greets are coming back on the 18th. There's a rumor about the dining plan. So I'm not sure if these are things they're doing because, I mean, COVID is coming, we're coming out of COVID or something, or is he grasping at saying, I need to kind of win back people, right? Like, so is he throwing things out there? Bring Fantasmic back. I'll be happy.
That is coming back.
Yeah, Disney
Matter of
World,
fact, there's a media event May 4th to the 6th. I'm hoping they show that to us. I think Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be something to do.
Yeah, that's something. I'm glad you brought that up real quick about that. God, I hope it opens while we're there because they're talking about like annual pass or DVC possibly soon. Please.
Here's the thing, and it could happen if May 4th to the 6th is the media event. They usually don't want to give it all up prior to that, but they have in the past. They have sometimes, but I don't think there'll be official previews first before the immediate event. The
previews will probably
be
on Monday or something.
May 7th or 8th. It could be May 7th, 8th, or 9th.
We'll be gone by then, Kim.
I'm gonna probably have to wait to go on that anyway.
Why?
It's a reason to come back.
I'm going on Tower probably. So
yeah, you are.
There's only
we're doing that. We're doing that.
You're gonna.
By the way, the camera froze a couple of minutes ago, Kim, and it looked like you were sleeping. Your eyes were closed. So I was like, "Wake up!"
I was wondering why you said that. But
wake up, Kim.
I did take a nap earlier, and I half fell asleep right before
Kim, you're gonna get off Tower of Terror and text me immediately and go, "That was the greatest ride ever."
She's gonna want to go right back on. Yeah,
we're gonna do it.
I'll be right next to you. Sit next to me.
You're so safe. You're so safe.
I know it's safe. I don't feel like it's not safe. I mean, I'm just I'm a little nervous.
There's so many safety redundancies. Nothing's ever happened.
Yeah, that ride's safe.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's not safe. I hope I can handle the drops. That's all.
You can handle it.
The drops are fun.
They're smooth and they don't.
That's what Jay said.
You lose your tummy for some reason. I don't know why.
You don't lose your tummy. Okay.
Hi, Susan Kelly at AMC. How are you?
They're the kind of drops that make you laugh.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. I think Colton will.
And you want to do it again. You want to go.
Yeah, you do. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And just to answer Stan's question, yes, the Diz does go to D23. I'm probably covering it from here. I've traveled a lot. I don't want to travel again to California, but who knows? But they will definitely have mega coverage of D23.
Cool.
Well,
exciting, yeah.
Very exciting, John. We loved having you as always.
Yes, we have to do this again, and I promise you, I will at least inquire with Pete. He rarely does an interview or anything, but you never know.
You never know. Might be the best interview he does.
From New York, isn't he? Is Pete from New York?
He's a New Yorker.
I think Jersey. I want to say.
No, he's a New Yorker. No, he's a New
Yorker. Are you sure?
He's a New York queen. He always says a New York queen.
I think
it's New Jersey.
Maybe
Newark. Maybe Newark. He's saying.
No, he's not from Newark.
No,
I know.
No way he's from Newark.
Who's saying? Somebody's saying Jersey. Somebody else is saying Jersey. Yeah,
really?
I think it's Jersey. Yeah.
Well, I know Lewis. Don't confuse because Lou is from Jersey. Lewis
Jersey, yes.
Here,
yeah.
Like
Tom's from New York. Yeah.
But I thought that Pete was from New York. So, but if he's from
saying Jersey too,
then we have a lot to talk about.
Scott Ferrioli's from New York. Yeah, maybe that's why I might be confusing it. So a lot of us good people are from New York, New Jersey. Well, then we need to talk.
Oh, who's the Dreams agent there? Just his Facebook user.
He's
but
from
whoever it
Jersey.
is
I wonder where in Jersey. Now I'm really dying to know where he's from.
Oh, it's Susan Kelly Adamski. Hi, Susan.
Hello, Susan Kelly.
Susan.
Speaking of which, if you need a Dreams Unlimited agent,
somebody just wrote that John and Pete came from Jersey.
John Magi.
Oh,
John. Okay.
That's another reason why they all call me Panda, to not confuse it with John Magi.
With John, yeah.
Okay.
No,
who I've only met once in person, who was a pleasure. What a wonderful guy.
He's got a great voice.
He does. Do you know who they all say I sound like him, and I don't hear it. Everybody says they're like, am I his son?
His is more raspy.
Know my age.
You might need to do a voice off. You guys get on, just the two of you on an episode, and
put people to sleep.
So I want to hear your voices isolated without seeing faces, but he's got a raspier tone to his voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've got
I'm looking at the comments. So I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I get excited when I do this.
2 more hours.
No, we have to give John honor.
Time.
He never liked going over.
I was always done after the hour.
If you don't,
when I first started, we went. Do you remember how long we used to go?
Probably like an hour and 45.
No, it was 3 hours and 12 minutes one night.
Oh my
3 hours and 12 minutes one night.
Was, next thing you know, it's Sunday night or Monday morning.
I don't remember that.
It was like Gobstock.
Hi, Daniel.
You know what? We are 68 minutes, and maybe we should just cut it. Maybe we should cut and run.
Well, we do want to thank John for joining us. Definitely.
Thank you guys. I really this was a pleasure. I have to come back again.
Yeah, we're happy you're happy, and we're happy you're doing what you're doing. I really am. You really enjoy it. So
really.
Definitely.
It's the most
good for you.
Satisfied I've been in the career of the Disney space. So
good. That's good. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. We really appreciate you spending your Saturday night with us, and it really means a lot to us. And enjoy our outro. So have a great night, everyone.
And Mary's right. I gotta pee.
Mary's always right.
Alan smells.